Hey everyone, welcome to Kip TV. I am Kip, and this is the second map of the Asia Fortress Grand Finals of Division 3. And I'm not sure if that medic is in pain or in happiness. Anyway, we have two teams going at it here on Badlands. Azure, Celista, and PayChannel meet up again. The first map was on Snakewater. I won't tell you who won that just in case you haven't seen it, but definitely go check it out. It was a really intense map. Hoping the best for Badlands as well. Anyway, let's meet the teams. For Azure, we have Adverb and Kurano as scouts. Dong and Debo are soldiers. Hagui is Dumaman, and Havoc is medic. Over on Team Red, that is PayChannel, we have Nobi as Dumaman, Dast is medic. Frieza and Harame are going to be soldiers. S is scout, and so is McKee. Let's get on the Dumaman cam and watch us roll out. That is Nobi, followed by some... is that Japanese? Yes. Let's call that Japanese. Anyway, so watch on this rollout here. To mid, he's going to go through house and go through the window, charging up that first sticky, and did see he got there a little bit faster than his opposing demo, which is what we did see quite a few times there on Snakewater. Oh man, Red Med getting up there super close, but looked like Dast is able to fall back. Meanwhile, Havoc took a ton of damage. He will be able to get out of there with his Demo Man Hagui. Oh, but Red knows where he's coming from, gonna rotate around, and he is separated from his Demo Man. Havoc in a lot of trouble, pulls out the Uber Saw. His Demo Man not able to connect. Havoc gets one Uber Saw, he gets the other Uber Saw, he's gonna have 100% Uber, gonna be able to pop this and get out alive. Absolutely ridiculous. And in fact, he's gonna be able to defend Spire right here as Scout and Soldier spawn just in time to get a little bit of that Uber. Wow, some great plays out of Havoc right there to stay alive. Das is gonna have that Uber. So they're going to try to, Blue's going to try to rebuild as much as fast as they can, but here comes the Uber push from Red. A nice bomb in there made them pop a little bit sooner than they wanted to, so Dong getting that bomb. All of Red surviving though, as there's really nobody here to contest Spire for Azure. They're just going to send some spam that way, but definitely need to keep Havoc alive. We'll see if Chrono or one of these scouts tries to get in here and put some pressure on Dast, who really should... I don't know. We'll see. Looks like scouts are going to just take position in the lobby and prepare for a push onto last. We'll see, though. We do have this 100% ready for Blue. Do you think Havoc will try to push out is the question. He's pretty ballsy, as we've seen. But looks like they're going to play this standard and wait for the Uber push from Red. Kind of flirting with the spawn right there. Doesn't want to take any damage that he doesn't have to. So let's get on a Red cam to see what they're going to do in for this push. Looks like Frieza getting some of these overheals and helping his medic charge up. Ooh, we do have that 100%. Fully charged. You know what that means. Incoming push here on last. Checking for sticks. None, because it looks like Hagui fell back pretty fast. I don't think he had time to put up sticks. Well, he had time. He just didn't, because there was too much red presence in lobby for that to happen. Anyway, we do have this Uber push. Frieza gets the Uber pop, trying to force the Uber out of Blue. The Uber does go off for Azure. We have a little medic on medic action on the hallway. So far, all of PayChannel surviving. No, Harame goes down, really hurt, as Havoc has to retreat, and his soldiers going down pretty fast. Debo, though, gets the kill on S, who's in there. We do have soldier on soldier action in the point. Frieza going down right there. Debo is the only one left alive for Azure. He's gonna be able to make it stop. But look at Dast, he's gonna pull some amazing medic action of his own and get the final cap. What? These medics have been crazy. So what a cap right there. The rest of his team was down. There's actually one more person alive for PayChannel, but Dast decided, you know what, I'm here. That soldier's hurt. I have needles. You know, 1 + 1 + 1 equals cap point for PayChannel. You see Hagui go window and house again. Did not see his opposing Devilman across the way as Blue goes Valley right there. Oh, some pressure coming down from Harame, but he gets caught out by Adverb. Oh, we do have McKee taking down Chrono right there as he tried to put some pressure in on... I'm sorry, that was... anyway, scouts putting pressure on medics there a bit. There you go, obvious situation. Dast does go down. Looks like Dong finished him off. Dong finishes off himself as well. Nobi gonna come in here, try to get something going, at least maybe force the pop of Havoc, but Havoc staying alive just like he did last round. Is he on that regular meta gun? Indeed he is. Thought maybe he went crits for a second, but no. Gonna do that regular meta gun. We do have Harami out here on Spire, just trying to cause a little bit of trouble. Oh, we have a sniper, and you could hear S express his displeasure at that as it goes down to a headshot. I'm sorry, Adverb expresses displeasure. S got the headshot. Anyway, a little bit more bombing in action here. Harami not able to do anything. Havoc just knowing and having faith in his soldiers that they can survive. Oh, but Nobi had a sticky track set up. Debo walks right into it. We'll see if they do it again. Looks like there is a clear. Azure is going to go ahead and try for this push, even though they did lose Debo. But Harami is down as well, so they know it's even exchange. Frieza does go down, so now they have a little bit of player advantage, although there are respawns for Red. Nice presence on this entrance into spawn, and just camping that down right there for Azure, but there's no presence on the point right now, and of course that's what matters. Red Uber did come off in nice execution to get out of spawn, but it's just Dast and Nobi left as Harami got targeted down by Debo. Some nice spam coming on the point. Red does get these respawns. Oh, Havoc runs right into Frieza, but doesn't matter because Frieza gets finished off by Dong. Dong with the 2K right there at the end, and also the cap. So we are 1-1. Now, if you don't know the rules for Azure Fortress, don't worry, neither did I until I looked them up. It is the first to 5 caps or the best score after 30 minutes. So we are already about 6 minutes in with about 24 minutes left to go. Azure going to go Valley right here with the med. Dong going to try to get a visual on enemy medic. Instead, he gets spammed down by Scout. Oh, and yeah, he will be able to. He actually gets pinched right there by McKee and his opposing Scout right there. So nice pressure to take down the threat of the roamer. Meanwhile, Havoc taking a lot of damage. Probably have to fall back right here as they just don't have the players or the heals to really contest this mid. May send in somebody to try to get a med pick, but actually they are going to push forward. Havoc still with like 29 health. He's going to have this 100% Uber. Are they going to pop and try to contest this is the question. They are getting respawns. Here comes Hagri, but here comes the red Uber. Blue Uber popped retaliation. Red Uber just running by the point, running by Blue. Looks like, oh, Das decides to separate and nobody is there to protect him. Really odd situation right there. Harami trying to come in, but he gets finished off as Red just kind of dissolved right there in defense on the point. Nobody did manage to take out Havoc, so both meds down for each team. Blue with this, yeah, slight disadvantage, and definitely Red with player advantage. Gonna go ahead and try to continue pushing up. McKee already capping Spire right there. I'm just sending some bullets some ways, but takes a little too much damage. I'm thinking Harami is just trying to get those spawns. Yes, just trying to get those forward spawns, not actually going pyro. Usually that's a desperation move, or not even desperation move, but a strategy for last point defense. S is gonna try to sneak in here, or at least give his team position calls to let everyone know what's going on. It looks pretty standard, though, here at last. We do have the blue pyro out there, so last point defense, like I said. However, Chrono does go down. We do have a Dast building right here, so they are going to get their Uber a little bit faster. The PayChannel, we'll see if they're able to get this pop off. They are down 2 scouts, so they may need to, looks like they're going to wait for those respawns in order to get that ×2 on the cap. Oh, so important. But while they're waiting, it looks like Blue's going to try to push through lobby, or at least put some pressure on Red and their medic. Watch Debo cam as yeah, they're all pushing forward right there. Hagri went down to a headshot, though. He poked his head out. So again, that is S with the sniping rifle machine. Oh man, a nice jump in here for Harami just took Blue completely by surprise. They were trying to push out a lobby, but not able to do so. Both Ubers are popped. Blue in defense. They have to stay on the point. There's just so much time for red. The Uber Song comes out. Havoc not able to do anything. We just have a demo man left. Oh, Hagui with a perfect pill to take out McKee, but right now there's so much time on the point, and he's being sniped down. Oh my goodness. Worst case scenario for this demo man, and S comes in and finishes him off right there. So, a good attempt by Hagui, but not able to do so. And then now we go to 2-1. PayChannel in the lead. Now we haven't got too much Frieza cam, so we'll get him on the camera, see which way he rolls with his team after he gets that escape plan out, gets a little faster time right there. Gets those overheals, and now what's his plan of action? Has to protect his medic, but Das goes down immediately to Dong. Dong with a great jump. Frieza was charged with that protection, just not able to do so, just too much. And Azure just being super, super aggressive, jumping in here and taking the point immediately. Nobi with the kill on Havoc sends some stickies his way. Really, really nice play right there. As Azure don't have quite the advantage that they thought they might. They're going to continue to push forward on pretty much take Spire uncontested. We do have S going Engineer, so it's interesting he's gone Engie on last instead of Sniper, which he's proved to be pretty effective in. But Sniper line's a little bit hard on that last point defense here in Badlands. Now Das is going to have a little bit of Uber charge because he went down, Uber charge advantage because he went down first on that mid fight. But, again, with that NG going at last, it's not something you're really going to push out with. You're not going to push out, try to take that Uber advantage onto second, because you really can't take that level 3 sentry gun with you. I mean, you can, it's just a bad idea. Now, we do have Harami going Sniper. So that's interesting. He did take down Dong right there as Dong was poking his head. So we do have both Sniper and NG going. But the Sniper has most definitely been called out now. Oh my goodness, Havoc was just standing right in the way. He took a body shot, it looks like in the mid. He was able to finish him off. Uber drop. So huge, huge plays. Coordination out of Harame and McKee, both scouts, but one was Sniper at that moment. They're going to push out now after the Uber was popped. So a nice defense. Nice. It wasn't really a defense because they never crossed on to the last. Really, it was just kind of some well-played strategy and cooperation, coordination, organization, everything right there from PayChannel. Azure with Havoc going down will be at a slight Uber disadvantage. Probably won't be quite as significant as Red hopes. But they're just putting a lot of pressure both in Valley and not so much around House anymore. As they're playing a little bit more conservatively right now, as Das does have this 100% Uber. Havoc is going to get his right now, so we do have Uber on Uber. Das pops his immediately. We'll see if Havoc can get his off. He goes flying and gets shot in midair. McKee finishes him off. That's another Uber drop, second in a row. That is devastating for Azure right here. They lose 3 at mid, and do manage to take out... oh my goodness, but Das goes down too. There's just so much happening. Ah, my god, I'm so sorry. But Dong getting a nice pick right there on the medic. We have only Nobi alive. He's going to try to capture this point, but Adverb is still lurking somewhere, even though he has no health. So this is very dangerous for both sides, but Adverb goes down to a pill. I missed that pill that was so fast, but Nobi takes him out. We'll manage to cap second, but again, with so little health left, he's not going to be able to do too much right there, and Debo figures that out and goes and gets him. We do have that crits running here for red. For blue. Colors are hard sometimes. For blue. Azure with the crits. Obviously sick of dropping Ubers was Havoc, so he wants to get that crits up fast. And so far it's proving to be successful as some nice soldier work takes out most of the blue team. It's just Nobi and Dong, and Nobi gets that one last sticky and Dong, but Debo finishes off a Nobi right there. So we do have this 100% crits. That means we gotta get on the demo man cam, maybe the Harame cam, as he sees this crits coming in here, but not able to do anything as all of his team is just melting before this crits. Frieza's gonna have to try to defend, but Hagui with stickies all around him and a pill to the face takes out Frieza. And that's going to be another cap for Azure. So we're all tied up 2-2. Wow. very, very close right here so far, and that's exactly what we saw from the first map. So nice work from both these teams so far. Demos love their windows. Just being creepy guys watching windows. I need to get on the Dong cam because he's had some really nice mid plays. Is he in an enemy house right now? It looks like he goes after Nobi, takes him out right there. Oh, finishes off Harame, not able to get another pick on to Dast, who is pretty much undefended right now. Well, he's got McKee with him. He's got his 2 scouts with him. So he does have that. And S finished off Hagri right there. So that's going to get a player advantage towards PayChannel, but Havoc was running the crits to mid. It worked last time, so therefore it will work this time. I think how that logic goes. Probably gonna Dong will get this crits as Hagri is just now respawning. Oh, he jumps away from his medic as the crits goes off, so maybe miscommunication right there, or they popped it on the other soldier, forcing the Uber pop on red. PayChannel not able to do too much in terms of getting space right here. Finally, they're putting some more time on the Spire, but going to be very, very difficult as they're losing so many players. Scout is surviving, but no, Hagui takes out McKee with a nice sticky for surviving there for Azure, and they're going to continue their push on to mid. So a nice push out as well as defense right there from Azure. Even though that crits didn't quite get anybody, it did force that Uber and put Red in a very unfortunate position. That's S, he's hiding under the bridge, being a troll, and that's in the original sense of troll. We do have this crits ready to go. Hagui is loading up, so that can only mean one thing. Uber, crits, oh, they need to pop it! Oh, but Medic was being challenged right there. The crits was popped. Havoc, oh, it took so much. Oh my goodness, but Nobi walked right into that crit. Das survived, but he is all alone, and it doesn't really matter. It's just him and McKee, who spawned as heavy. So that heavy medic combo could be difficult, but some nice targeting down. Hagui with a 2K. There at last, taking down the heavy and the Das to secure the win for his team. So some nice plays out of Demoman right there. Just looking at scores real quick. Looks like Azure doing a little bit more work right here. But Scouts, interesting enough, are switched in positions. Scouts for PayChannel a little bit more active in points. But of course that doesn't mean too much. We'll get on the chrono cam. See him try to defend his med as the soldier jumping in, not able to do so. Harami getting Havoc at mid. Huge pick right there. Havoc just having a hard time staying alive. At least he didn't have Uber though, right? Haha. Blue losing 4 players at mid. Gonna have to fall back and let Red take this. Although they are gonna try for a jump in. Debo, though, was caught out. Goes down. Adverb still alive, but probably won't be able to do anything right here. Unless he's hiding under a bridge or something. No bridge. No bridge. And looks like Spire is gonna be kept pretty easily right here from PayChannel. Again, if Blue's going to send anybody out here, it's just going to be suicides or try to get a pop or pick on Dast. Right on cue, we do see Soldier coming in. No skybox, or the skybox is so high that Dong just went flying forever. And that's one of the fun things about Badlands. Well, fun or horrible things depending what side or what class you're playing. But we do have this Uber coming in here very soon. No off-classing, looks like, for Blue. Azure are not in any position to defend this right now, and PayChannel is probably just going to be able to roll through right here, as Havoc is only at 70%. So far, Frieza the only one going down for PayChannel. Harami getting hacked. Oh man, some nice work right there. Debo was the only one left alive, but he can't do anything to stop it. So it is 3-2-3. So Azure getting the lead for the first time, and then losing it for the first time as well. Who have we not seen a lot of? Well, I want to watch Don Cam again. Let's see how he does in putting pressure on the mid. He is going to try to go for that demo man. Gets Nobi immediately, so nice pick. Takes out that huge damage class, but in the meantime, Havoc going down. So Havoc again not having the defense that he needs on mid. Dong gonna try to make up for this by going for the pick, and does take down Dast. So nice action right there to redeem himself for not helping out his, well, I mean, he's roamer, but still, gotta help your med. If he went down at mid the first round before, you gotta think they're gonna try that play again. But anyway, all works out for the best for Azure as they are able to take mid. Let's see how much time left. We got 11 minutes and 15 seconds. Remember, we will go to 5 or just 11 more minutes, so we'll see which one comes first. Havoc nowhere near an Uber or anything right here. So we could potentially see a defense here from Red pushing out, trying to, yeah, we are going to see that. A lot of players collapsing in on Havoc, and he goes down. Nobi getting the final kill right there. And Adverb, the only one left alive for Azure, but he's not left for long. And wow, a really nice push out there from Red, collapsing in on the combo, able to take down Havoc immediately. So really nice work from PayChannel, a huge momentum shift. We'll see if they can take advantage of that. They're going to have this huge Uber advantage, so it's not looking great for Azure. Also, doing a little camping of that spawn. It's going to make it very, very difficult for anybody on blue to get out without taking either a significant amount of damage or an Uber pop. Dast, speaking of Uber pop, may have to save his life. This is very forward position he was taking and took too much damage. Now we're going to have to fall back and well, they did take Spire. So after all that chaos, they were able to take Spire. Just stick on the Dast cam for now because he's wearing his party hat, and you know that means a party. So here we go. We do have the Uber pop, and they're just going straight for the point. Not exactly sure about that. There's a scout on the point. Chrono somehow staying alive, doing a great job of that. We do have Pyro, who's just sending fire everywhere, but not going to be able to do it as Hagri, or is helped out by Hagri with some stickies on the point. Blue has a 100% Uber as Havoc stayed alive, so despite the huge amount of time that Red had on the point, Blue able to successfully defend. They need to get out on Spire and capture it soon, though. It's going to be hard when you just have a demo man who's jumping away from your medic, and Havoc is like, oh, okay, I'll just stay here, I guess. Oh, he also tries to go for a Crusader's crossbow pick. This is before all the Halloween nonsense that's screwed up, well not screwed up, but both buffed and then they nerfed the Crusader's crossbow and then, well anyway, you know how it goes. So they do have this Uber as they're pushing back onto mid Dast with only about 60%. So looking good for Azure. They just have to get these heals up and watch out for Harami, who was over here in house, but Adverb did seek him out and find him and make him pay for peeking on them. Spying, what's the word? Peeping Tom, there we go. There we go. Meanwhile, though, Dast was able to stay alive, get his Uber up, so we probably will see an Uber exchange here on Spire. Red does pop, forcing the pop from Blue. Some nice flashing going around, keeps everybody alive. Red medic gonna fall back as he did pop first, so fall back into Lobby Red there to take some refuge. So far, though, it looks pretty good for Red as Hagri was trying to collapse in on the lobby entrance by, it's called like trash heap, I think. Dump? Is that it? Dump? But he was outmatched by the entire PayChannel team. There's only about 7 minutes left, 7 minutes 50 seconds to be precise, of this map. We are still tied up 3-2-3 though, so going to be difficult for someone to take this lead and keep it. Oh, Harami trying to get some air shots, just not able to do anything, but he does spot out a medic who is a little far forward right here. Oh, he actually didn't go for the medic pick right there. I thought maybe he would be able to get Havoc. Havoc has been holding on to this Uber as well as Dast. Now Harami looks like gonna get some overheals and then potentially try for a bomb. Yeah, maybe want to get a force an Uber pop right there. He is at least trying to get some kills, putting some damage down, but takes too much damage from Chrono. Just stick on the S cam. There we go. Gets the final hit on Dong, and also help finish it off Chrono. As Blue losing a lot of players, those Ubers were popped. As Blue just not able to make anything happen with theirs. Dast importantly surviving his. Or surviving after his faded. So they will successfully defend this midpoint. But they've got to hurry because there's really nothing to be gained from just hanging around and parking the bus, as they say. You gotta have a good score, otherwise we'll go to a one-round playoff. Oh man, look at Dong in here taking out Das, coming in from behind. A nice flank right there to give his med a big advantage. We'll see if this can turn the game or this round around, but gonna be hard when Havoc taking damage, but Frieza goes down. Nice defense from Debo to keep his med alive. Nobi is being followed by somebody, but he right now is the only one who's in position to defend mid. Actually looks like Scout coming in here. That's McKee. Did get the kill on Hagwe, so no Dumma Man for blue. So that was a nice pick coming in from Valley, and then going Shithouse to come in from behind. Shithouse, of course, the name of this room. I don't name them. I just say it if I remember them. Six's names are usually profane. A little bit more PG-13 than Highlander names. We do have... Was that Harami who was jumping in, and then Debo was not sure where he was? But we're going to stick on the Debo cam. We haven't got a whole lot of his action here. The team does go ahead and capture Spire, so we're going to see the push in as Azure knows they have this uber advantage. And obviously they want to take advantage of it fast. They would like to get this cap, and then maybe you could park the bus. We do have the Uber popped going stairs. There is a sentry gun, but it goes down immediately. Blue gathering on the point while the Uber's still there, and Red is just waiting for the Uber to fade and collapsing right now on to Blue. Azure losing their med. Oh, I'm sorry, not losing their med yet. Oh, and actually Havoc getting an Uber saw in there on Harami. But they can't afford to be too aggressive right here. Das does have this 100%. They need to somehow force it without losing too many players. Adverb did go down. It's just Med and Debo right now. And they're going to try to defend second as it looks like Miki got out there in midst of all the chaos. So a failed push right there from Azure, but they're not in a completely horrible position because Havoc got that Uber saw. He's going to have this 100% Uber right now to resist Red's push onto second, pops it significantly after Red. As it looks like Azure, not great player presence right here. They did stop the cap. Hagwe does get McKee down. Here comes Romer. Harami does take down Hagwe, and then Debo finishes off Harami. So we just... a whole lot of nothing right there. Both medics still about Uber even Uber charges, and Blue's still in control of the point there. Frieza trying to make something happen, but not able to do so. So Blue looking very aggressive, taking control of lobby right now. Can't afford to be too aggressive, but they obviously know that, and Red obviously knows that they're trying to get more space in here. So, but it's interesting because we have McKee building and we have S on engineer, so we're not going to have any engineer or any scout plays trying to come into the lobby and get flanks. Instead, we're just going to have a lot of spam coming out probably from these soldiers. Looks like McKee stopped building, so maybe he'll try to go for something now, but it may be too late as these Ubers are probably close to being, as they're both charged and close to being popped. Blue just waiting to get in position. Oh, less than 3 minutes left, and Azure definitely want to make this one count, as it's going to be so... they don't have too many failed pushes left in them in terms of time. And they're just waiting a lot of time, too. This is what we saw on Snakewater. I won't tell you how that ended, but Azure kind of... I'm not sure if it's timid or they just can't decide on what positioning they want to be in when they do go, but it's taking a good amount of time off the clock that means they won't have the additional time to try for more pushes if they fail this one. So they're putting themselves in a position where they must win this push. And of course that amount of pressure is a little hard to go for. Anyway, we do have the Uber popped in. Sentry gun goes down immediately with some nice targeting down. Red Uber come and pushes the Blue Uber back into lobby. Frieza with some nice work right there. Get on his cam. We'll just get on Harami cam as Hagwe goes down, Debo goes down for Blue. And again, that push, just waiting so long. Now there's a spun up heavy on, well, there's always been a spun up heavy on the point. Whoopsies. I'm not sure why I did that. But now there's only a minute 45 seconds left. We're probably going to have a golden cap or a golden round, meaning whoever takes the last point will win the entire round, which is what would it be anyway because it's tied. But regardless, that is how it's played. And about 1 minute and 30 seconds left. I mean, still entirely possible for PayChannel to come up here and get the momentum that they need to push on to last. Das going down, Dong with a nice jump in there, so that's a significant delay in their push. Blue does have Uber and they're going to go ahead and pop it. Havoc took a little bit of damage right there from McKee, or maybe, yeah, from McKee. So Uber will be popped for Blue, just resetting Uber's because Das, as you recall, went down. PayChannel is going to try to come in here and contest second. They really don't want to give Azure any opportunity to push on to last. So a nice little defense right there. Blue, Azure actually not capping mid at all, even though they had that Uber advantage and everything. So we're probably just going to wind down the clock a little bit and then start the clock again in order to get a winner for this second map of the Division 3 finals, the grand finals. Azure pushes in here with a little soft push right there, able to get the point. Gets... Oh man, get that, at least that positioning. We did... Oh, they had somebody in position for Spire. That's what they were doing. They were waiting until Dawn got there. And now they are in a great position. Havoc with 85% Uber. Only Nobi alive. Gotta watch out for sticks on the point. Nobi's gonna take that bullet and down goes... Chrono's gonna take the bullet. Nobi gets him, but that is going to be the end of the match, or end of that map. Going to Azure right there with a nice final victory. I thought for sure they wasted their time and we were going to go to that one more round, but no, they did a great job pushing in 3 seconds through last with that player advantage. So even though I won't tell you how the first one went, this does mean we're going to go on to a third map. So I'll see you there.